right, looking forward into 2024. What are we thinking? What
I
do you
think that even during the Great Depression, you had 70% of people still working, right? You had some of the largest wealth accumulation in the history happen during the Great Depression by individuals, right? And so, when you're looking at one thing, in one lens, you can see it as bleak. When you're looking at it in another lens, you can see it as opportunity. And so I think regardless of what it is, by changing our, don't let it, change the pursuit of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish for yourself and for your business.
It's
You
very
just
motivational,
change
Jake.
the way that you're pursuing it.
I think that there's going to be, listen, a lot of people that are watching this are in the IT space. IT experienced double-digit growth for at least the last 5 years, right? At least the last 3. I think that there needs to be a healthy correction. I think that companies are now looking at. I think right now there's maybe it's a little introspective, maybe it's budgeting, right? But I think a lot of companies now are looking at the value of like, hey, we spent all this money. What are we getting out of it? What's the business need? What's the value to the business? So I do think that IT is going to be doing well, right? There's still a lot of money, still a lot of opportunity out there, but I do think that the pace is going to potentially slow down a little bit as businesses try to determine overall value.
You don't think we've slowed? You mean slow down even more than it is right now?
Say what?
Yeah, slowing down is relative, though, right? It's like we went well over the speed limit for a few years.
We were going 200 in a 35-mile
hour. But Jake makes a great point, Jake, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but like you can't have double-digit growth forever, right? It's just not feasible, and things are going to slow down. It is still well above the speed limit.
Okay, so you would consider even right now not a slowdown?
I think that we are slowing down. I don't think that we are like below the speed limit, if you will. Obviously, you're going to see a lot with automation. You're still seeing a ton with data. Cybersecurity is still huge. There's still a lot of application development. There's obviously a lot of moves to the cloud and those kind of things. So there's still a lot of IT opportunity out there. I think it's just changed a little bit. I think that there's a little bit less on the design side than there used to be. I think that there's fewer pet projects, pre-revenue, trying to figure out if there's a profit avenue there, right? We've seen Google, we've seen Meta, Facebook, whatever. We've seen some large companies scale a lot of that back recently. I don't think that R&D is getting scaled back, blanketly across the board, but I do think that there's going to be a little bit of a pullback there because we've already seen it. There's still a lot of jobs out there. I think the pace has slowed down, and I don't think it's like I think hiring has slowed down.
Big tech went ape shit and laying people off, and everybody thought the sky was falling.